Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live reaction. I am Dustin Starr, and I see the first person here is Big Swole Justin Cole. What's up, everybody? Talking Memphis Wrestling, episode 132. Huge women's championship main event, and I could not be prouder. Congratulations to the brand new Memphis Wrestling women's champion, Mackenzie Morgan. And you're going to see a lot coming up from Mackenzie Morgan, but I'll give you guys a second to come in. If you have any questions about today's episode, if you want to talk about any match in particular, go ahead and put that in the chat. Dirty Dango was in Memphis Wrestling for the debut on Action News 5 Plus, and I can answer your questions about that as well. Brand new viewing audience today, and it couldn't be more happy. The Gun Show kicked the episode off, and then the Women's Championship main event, closing it out for a huge day. And then I did promise in the live chat that I would give you a huge talent announcement. So that is coming up in just a moment. And to make it a little bit better, I'm not going to announce just one name. I'll announce two people that are going to be, they are confirmed for Memphis Wrestling coming up in the near future. Tickets are not even on sale yet, but they will be very soon. I've got that story for you. All right, let me get all caught up. You heard some of the plugs coming up. Next Saturday is the Dyer County Fair. We are on a collision course, folks. That is one of the largest fairs in the state of Tennessee. We've got Saturday night. There is nothing else going on at the fair. No demolition derby, no rodeo. It's Memphis Wrestling, and it's going to be huge. King Cobra looking to do battle with Big Red, and it sounds like they're all going to be in the same place at the same time next Saturday at the WrestleCenter before the Dyer County Fair. So that's coming up. Also tonight, you can join us for WWE Payback at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Last week, we actually were doing our watch party at 7 p.m. They had about 50 or 60 people show up at noon for the live one, so they went ahead and did that too. So we had two watch parties last week. So WWE Payback tonight at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. You can watch absolutely free with us. And then also tomorrow, AEW All Out. That's a $60 pay-per-view. You can watch it absolutely free with me and some of the stars of Memphis Wrestling tomorrow at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Okay, let me get caught up. What's up, Robert? How are you? Big Swole's in the house. Arturo, what's going on? Terrence Ward, fantastic job on the new videos and everything, the new template package, whatever, that was all created by Terrence Ward. And then also big shout out today to Al Capone hitting the brand new Whoop That Trick Memphis Wrestling edition. I will have a music video out later today where you can hear that song in its entirety. It's custom to Memphis Wrestling. Shout out to Al Capone and shout out to Terrence Ward. Old School Dave's in the house. Malone Family Circle. Oh yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Tell Miss Kathy I said hello. Hopefully she's doing okay. Rob says congrats to MKZ. Couldn't happen to a nicer wrestler. You are going to see Mackenzie Morgan coming up on September 6th. I believe that's this Wednesday on Bluff City Life on Action News 5 Plus with the host Gina Neely. I am there as well. We're going to have some behind the scenes footage and photos. Terrence Ward was there to capture all that action. So that's coming up. I will post a link so you guys can watch it. But brand new women's champion Mackenzie Morgan going to appear alongside myself and Gina Neely on Bluff City Life. Big congratulations to MKZ. Spidey, what's going on? Kevin Thompson in the house. Malone Family Circle says the hair is back. Yes, I was very fortunate to take part in the 901 Day festivities at AutoZone Park with the Memphis Redbirds yesterday. Now, 901 Day is very special to the city of Memphis because our area code is 901. So every September 1st is a big party. Last year we had Memphis Wrestling live on the doorsteps of FedEx Forum. This year I was in a dunk tank for charity, and oh my goodness. If you have not seen, go follow me at Dustin Starr. If you want to see the do messed up, it definitely happened yesterday at the dunk tank. So it was very fun. Reese the Beast was there. My lovely Maria was there, and they had a blast dunking me as well. So yeah, Malone's Family Circle, the hair is back. Eric says, so stoked that Memphis Wrestling is back on TV. Yes, let me clear that up. Every Friday night at 11 p.m., you can watch on Action News 5 Plus, just like you do on YouTube, and then also again at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Or you can just keep tuning in with us at noon here on YouTube for the premiere of Memphis Wrestling. There's all sorts of ways to watch, whatever's more convenient for you, but we just appreciate you watching anyway. Steve G says, great storytelling and booking today in your main event. Thank you, Steve. Gosh, whoever's doing that must be having a blast. Rob says the new intro is sharp, almost as sharp as Mikey's new hairdo. Oh my gosh, Mikey playing the butt bongos today with Dirty Dango was hilarious. Nisha says, love the show. Thank you so much. Old School Dave says, did Uncle Mikey go on a vision quest? I'm not sure what that is. Your hair looks refreshed. Thank you, Terrence. Austin Lane's the only heel champion in Memphis. Arturo said that fair sounds like fun. It was. Speaking of fun, we were in Gleason, Tennessee. Over 650 crazy kids. Principal Lee turned into Wild Thing Lee Lawrence and hit a people's elbow. It was a ton of fun. We raised a lot of money. The phone number is out there, but also you can go to memphiswrestling.tv for more information on raising funds. Also, you're going to see coming up here on Memphis Wrestling, we are going to have a check presentation for what we officially raised and we're able to donate with the Pontotoc Run Club to St. Jude. You guys are going to be pleasantly surprised about that. Good work, everybody involved. Vicky says, I'm here. Thank you for joining us, Vicky Ross. Arturo, the fair is fun. Rob says, what time does Memphis Wrestling play on Channel 5? 11 p.m. on Friday nights, and again, 11 a.m. on Saturday. Ben, what's going on? Awesome way to debut WMC this weekend. Yes, sir, it was, and it's always good to see you. Ben, thank you so much. Nisha said, so glad Memphis Wrestling is back. Me too. Tell your friends. Come on out to the WrestleCenter. MemphisWrestling.tv. Check this out. Yesterday, we literally sold every ringside seat that we had for September 17th. JTG is coming with Fred Rosser, and it's going to be awesome. Also, in just a minute, I'm going to give you guys who else we just confirmed that's coming to Memphis Wrestling and coming to the WrestleCenter. Also, I know that you saw the Mid-South Fair commercial today. Tommy Dreamer is coming to the Mid-South Fair with Memphis Wrestling. Rob says, Mikey is channeling Dustin. Andrea says, hi, Dustin. Love you. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thanks for joining me here. Championship Wrestling from Jeremy said the show looks so fresh and so clean. I think it was like a fresh coat of paint, so to speak. Of course, Al Capone singing a custom Memphis Wrestling song doesn't hurt either. Arturo says that's a good song. Hi, everyone, says Vicky. Rob says Gio and Draco did the best they could. They were outnumbered by 1,000 pounds. What a hard-fought battle there. Man, Gio and Draco really being impressive. Eric, the Mid-South Fair is at Landers Center. And of course, once you get into Landers Center, I think it's $10 or $15 or something like that. Memphis Wrestling is free with paid fair admission. Ben says, how are you feeling after you got dunked by Maria yesterday? I'm feeling pretty good. Maria's over here. She's been posting the videos and loving that. And I was wearing a suit, by the way. She said it was a lucky throw. I think she hit me on her third one. Rick says, congratulations to MKZ. So proud of her. Me too. Eric says, yes, get MKZ all the publicity. Lurvy says, hello, Dustin. Feel like I'm 5 minutes late for your chat. Great new opening for your episode. Traditional Memphis Wrestling start. The only thing missing is the bronze statue of the two wrestlers. Well, I was actually on the fence. You can ask Terrence about this. This should be a podcast. I was on the fence about using the actual soundbite. And so you might see that morph as we go on, but I definitely did not want to use the trophy for some reason, the statue. And then also I'm very against a Southern Heavyweight Championship that a lot of people keep talking about. So I think there are things that we need to create in this new generation of Memphis Wrestling that can be ours moving forward. And so I think the go-to stereotypical Memphis Wrestling thing is the statue. Would you agree, Maria? She doesn't even know what the statue is.
Of course I do.
Do you? What's your thoughts on it? I say I don't want to use it because it's...
No. If you were going to use it, you would have used it already.
Yeah, that's a good point. If we were going to use it. We did use it briefly in a photograph when we launched Memphis Wrestling several years ago, but then I decided against it. So Terrence and I had a discussion about it too. This is pretty good inside information here. All right, Andrea says, hi, Dustin, I can't believe that Dirty Dango was so disrespectful to all the fans. How do you feel about Mikey beating him after today? Man, Mikey beating Dirty Dango is going to put Mikey on a whole nother level. He is undefeated since coming back. He's got a little winning streak, and a victory over an Impact Wrestling superstar is huge for Mikey And you saw today playing the butt bongos and picking up the victory. So I think big things are to come. And Dirty Dango, there were pictures out there. He did great at the VIP. Everybody loved him. Those were signs of his fans in the audience. Sheesh. And then to turn around and just tear up the sign. And not only, I think he had a vendetta against the sign. He ate the sign, he threw the sign, he tore the sign. I think he even got out of the ring during the match to do it again. So I'm not sure what was going on with her. Manone's Family Circle, yes sir, will do. She's doing better. I think she might be coming to September 17th. Awesome, man. Tell her to send me a text. My phone went in the ocean, so it's with the fishes and maybe SpongeBob and Patrick. So tell her to send me a text. Tyler? Rob says, I want to see Cole and Swole or Show Enough Nightmare take out the possums. And so we saw the posse today in backstage shenanigans with Lance. And you know that story is not over with. If you follow us on social media, you've seen a little bit. Lurvy says, okay, what's the wonderful news about the new talent coming in? All right, hold on one second. You said you have Jimmy Buffett story. Okay, let me get to those. Oh gosh, I'm behind. You guys are quick. Okay, new talent announcement, and then I'll get all caught up, all right? So confirmed for Sunday, November the 19th. We have Impact Wrestling former world champion Josh Alexander is coming to Memphis Wrestling. He's not coming alone. They're not coming together. But anyways, Josh Alexander will be in Memphis Wrestling on Sunday, November the 19th. Tickets will be on sale very, very soon. But also, Eric Young is coming to Memphis Wrestling on Sunday, November 19th. The card is going to be absolutely loaded. Again, that is Sunday, November 19th. Josh Alexander and Eric Young are both coming to Memphis Wrestling, and it is going to be awesome. Those tickets will go on sale this week, memphiswrestling.tv. All right, now let me get caught up. Or should I tell the Jimmy Buffett story? It's kind of a Jimmy Buffett story. Okay, so one of my very first, or actually my very first appearance with WWE was at the Pyramid before it was a Bass Pro Shop. So we all drove down to Muggs. Muggs is like a hillbilly bar that downtown Bruno always hung out at. So it was like all the police cars. It was like the President of the United States was in town. That's how Vince McMahon went to Muggs for this. And it was a backstage scene with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Eddie Guerrero. And Deborah McMichaels was there with Stone Cold at the time. And I think it was kind of new that they were even a thing. But I remember Stone Cold drinking beer the entire time. And I thought, wow, he really drinks beer behind the scenes in front of Vince McMahon. So there was this big bar scene that was scheduled for that. And of course, the bar scene turned into Eddie Guerrero, I think, knocking Stone Cold Steve Austin over the head with a beer bottle. And then as soon as they yelled, cut, Austin jumped up and finished the song. Anyway, so where Jimmy Buffett fits into all this is that was the song that I sang during that karaoke session was Jimmy Buffett, nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of these tourists covered with oil. Anyways, that's my Jimmy Buffett story with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Eddie Guerrero. And I'll never forget shaking Eddie Guerrero's hand that night. He was so jacked. Oh my gosh, Eddie Guerrero was so jacked at this time. And he was working with Stone Cold, but when we shook hands, we locked like this. And he said, easiest money you ever made, right? Yes, sir. I think I got a grant for that, by the way, to sing karaoke with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Eddie Guerrero. Okay, so that's my story. Let's see. Let me get caught up. Oh my gosh, there's so many of this. If I miss one, don't get upset. Amber, hello. Vicky knew MKZ would do it. I knew she could do it. Surprise star, Adam, we covered that. Yes, my hair got wet. Was that the suit you wore in the dunk tank? Dry clean only. Yes, it was. It's probably ruined. Which payback match am I looking forward to? Tag team title match. I want to see Finn Balor and Damian Priest finally split up. I'm not sitting in a sauna. I actually live in a log cabin. I knew you'd love that. Hey, Amber, how are you? Whatever happened to Maurice the Strong? Maurice the Strong tore his knee up, but he is on a comeback. If you go to MemphisWrestlingPlus.com, you'll hear an exclusive interview with Maurice the Strong. 3 cheers for Mackenzie Morgan. Arturo says he has a big announcement. Let's see, with that much product in it, I'm surprised it could get wet. I'm actually surprised that the hair went down so fast. I thought it would stay up for a little while. Lurvy says changes happen rapidly in NWA and Memphis Wrestling, that Uncle Mikey got a haircut for the occasion. Andrea says, hi, Dustin, I'm happy Mackenzie Morgan is the new Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. She deserved it. I'm also happy that DK and Ray Ray even the odds for Mackenzie Morgan. How do you feel about that? I think the WrestleCenter bands together. And DK, shout out to him, man. Say what you want about the guy, but he has really stepped up for Ray Ray Sanders and for Mackenzie Morgan. So nicely done. They are a nice trio, but I think WrestleCenter students and coaches stick together. Are we getting a Mikey versus and Matt Seidel tag team, Third Eye? Did you enjoy All In? I did. I didn't see all of it. I had television that we taped all day, and then I had to also go to that watch party, and then also I had payroll and early morning media the next day, and then Raw that next night and a pre-party. So I saw as much of it as I could, enough to do podcasts about it. It was so visually appealing, though. It looked very, very good. Highlights of St. Jude's show looked fun. Yes, the St. Jude show was fun. Gleason, Tennessee was a lot of fun. I guess I can let the cat out of the bag if you want me to on how much we raised, or you can wait till next week on Memphis Wrestling. Dave Walker says, don't forget, Dave Brown recently had a birthday. We didn't forget 901 Day. We have a whole celebration with Dave Brown included. I sent him a text. Nisha said, I wish I was closer to see y'all in person. A lot of my favorites are on the show. Let's go, Gio. Yes, ma'am. Well, Nisha, I don't know where you are from, but if you need any help coming, we can help you with maybe a discounted ticket, or we also have a hotel special down the street at the Marriott that maybe we can help you out with. So let me know. I'm not sure how far you are. Lurvy says, I know who Fred Rosser is. He wrestled both NWA and UWN. He's a former WWE Tag Team Champion. Darren Young, that's who Fred Rosser is. He's also coming for a seminar on the 16th, and then he'll be performing on television on the 17th. Rob says, when the Roberts family is the ring buff, I can't read this. Adam says, that's what I came here for. Okay, I don't know if you've heard the announcement yet, but on November the 19th, Josh Alexander and Eric Young are both coming to Memphis Wrestling. That's Sunday, November the 19th. It's going to be awesome. I will tell you that Sunday, September 17th, ringside are already sold out. We have We have some general admission tickets available, and also VIP if you want to meet JTG and Fred Rosser. We want to see 5-Star back in the ring. I don't think that's going to happen, Hakeem. The more success that we find and the bigger that we grow as a brand with Memphis Wrestling, the less likely you're going to see me in the ring, unless there's some sort of jealous arch nemesis that wants me to tear that suit off and throw the 5 in the sky once again. I don't know, Hakeem. I think my Maria probably wouldn't want that. Mikey had to cut his hair to make room for his newly opened third eye. Al Capone, oh my God, that's gangsta from the 40s still alive. What are you talking about? If Big John Dalton needs backup, the numbers and experience always wins. Yes, unfortunate for Big John Dalton, but luckily that their shenanigans didn't work in the end. Andrea says, hi, Dust. I'm so happy that John Cena returned to WWE on Friday Night SmackDown. He's hosting WWE Payback tonight. Did you see his return, and what did you think of it? Yes, I did, and I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to see John Cena each and every week on WWE television. I mean that. I wish he was there on Monday Night Raw that we had Monday. I've got a couple more minutes. Let me get caught up. Dustin, you had said that pay-per-views can make or break a promotion. Would a UWN joint pay-per-view work? I'm not sure. I don't know if it would work, but it can absolutely. You have to think of all the costs involved and how many fans are there worldwide that would pay $10, $15 for a pay-per-view. I would love to do that. Are you guys kidding me? That would be great. So if you guys would support it, we would absolutely do it. Willie says, that snooze down, adorable Andrew. Like Memphis heavyweight title. It's the Memphis Heritage Championship here. Rob says, I think Gun Show beat the spray tan off of Van. I think so too. I watched the original, so I'm so excited for it to be back. Thank you, Nisha. I did too, and that's why we're doing it. We love it. Maybe get a new Roberts family status. Yeah, right. I love hearing Whoop That Trick on Raw. I thought it was noon on Saturday. Oh, that was great. What's up with this is your boy Lewis. Lewis, what's going on, Lewis? Sitting in the front row. Wait till you see the music. Did you see you in the opening of Memphis Wrestling, Lewis? You're in the freaking open of the show. Malone says, so when would the two guests be in the WrestleCenter? So when will the new two guests be in the WrestleCenter? Sunday, November 19th, Josh Alexander and Eric Young from Impact Wrestling will be there. Bozo the Clown says Lewis is a wimp. Dango's a better heel than a babyface. I thought he flipped perfectly. You know what, Dango, I wish Dango would come every single television. Bozo the Clown, all right. Current status is buffet. Okay, come on now. Wrestling is a wimp's sport. Who's this guy? Should we throw him over the top rope? Extremely happy for Memphis Wrestling. Thank you, Rodney. Josh Alexander. Oh, I'm getting caught up now. Great get. Josh Alexander and Eric Young both at the same place at the same time. Yes, Dyer County Fair, Saturday, September the 9th. Main event Saturday is going to be K-Toomer, Mike Anthony, and King Cobra against the Roberts Family Legacy along with Big Red, and it is all going down. Let's see. Yep, we'll take care of that one. Sorry, folks. Can you guys do a free non-pay-per-view event on Memphis Plus, Fight Plus, and free on YouTube one day? You guys do a free. I think we do a free show each and every Saturday for you. So I don't understand the question. Arturo, Josh Alexander's coming. Oh, snap. Eric Young. That's going to be too cool. I think so, too. Eric Young. Funny story, you guys. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. Nick's the trick. You guys hate WWE. I love it. Dustin, you had said the pay-per-views can make or break. Okay, I answered that. Sorry, guys, I'm getting caught up. I always like when champions act like champions and keep their house in order like DK and Ray Ray. I totally agree. Cena versus Cody. Put it in my veins. I will pay. Maria,
What?
if John Cena wrestles Cody Rhodes, we might have to fly wherever it is to watch it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Vicky says, I watch mostly Memphis Wrestling and Championship Wrestling and NWA. Niches in the Mississippi Delta, all right. Dustin, what's your opinion about CM Punk Jack Perry altercation? I think it's silly. They're professionals on a television show and they shouldn't do that. Yeah, Eric Young is crazy. You're right. Teddy, what happened to Sister Jennifer? I guess she was struck by lightning, possibly. Sounds like Q for breakfast. All right, Lurvy, yeah. WWE Paybacks tonight. Free at Dave & Buster's. What other Impact Wrestling wrestlers do you want on Memphis Wrestling? Well, we have Tommy Dreamer on the way. We have Josh Alexander on the way. We have Eric Young on the way. And I've been on the phone with Santino Marella. I would love to have Santino bring the Cobra. Is Ray Collins injured? No, Ray Collins is actually on a winning streak. Wish Barnabas in the circus could get some new members. Well, you'll see Barnabas. You saw him last week. Whew. Steve says he would support the pay-per-view. I appreciate that. Hopefully Nix has room in her closet for that two-piece MKZ gave her. Kapow, kapow. Yeah, Lewis made it to the intro, man. Good job. We appreciate you, Lewis, for real. You and Keith, too. Have you thought about doing any interpromotional work with Mission Pro Wrestling? Yes, I've talked to Thunder Rosa about Mission Pro. It is a little bit of a haul. That's about it. Yeah, we have. Like to see UWN pay-per-view on Fight Plus. I'd buy it, all right? Definitely need UWN pay-per-views. Dustin, do you watch Wrestling eFed? I do not think I watched that main event show on Instagram. And my special guest is Dustin Starr. Dustin, thank you so much. Saturday, keep up the great work. Thank you, Steve. Tyrus isn't NWA World Champion anymore. Okay, I'm all caught up. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the live reaction of Memphis Wrestling, episode 132. I will remind you that you can watch it first on Action News 5 Plus. So if you're not in the viewing area and you don't have channel 5.5, then you can go to the WMC Action News 5 app. It's absolutely free. You hit programming, you'll see us 11 p.m. on Friday nights and again at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on Saturdays. Also, wherever you're watching, you can continue to watch. The only place you cannot watch any longer is on CW30 Memphis, and that's it. So we will continue to be doing our live chats during our episodes and then also the live reaction as well. So everything pretty much stays the same. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I look forward to the watch parties tonight, and again, watch party tomorrow. It's going to get really, really busy coming up. We've got Mid-South Fair, Dyer County Fair. I hear there's a basketball season is tipping off very soon, and there might be some wrestling there as well. Of course, Memphis Tigers kicking off very, very soon if they haven't already. That's coming up. Man, gosh, the year is flying by, but we'll be a part of all that here at Memphis Wrestling. And of course, September 17th, ringside sold out. Thank you guys so much. We do still have general admission available. And then Josh Alexander coming on November 19th. And of course, Eric Young is coming along too. I want to remind you that on September 22nd and 23rd, Impact Wrestling is having their tapings right here in Memphis, Tennessee at Graceland. So you can get those tickets. We have a banner at memphiswrestling.tv. You can pick up your tickets right there. Also, if you want tickets to Mid-South Fair, grab those at memphiswrestling.tv. Arturo, I am Dustin Starr, saying so long, everybody. Gresham versus Bosby, take my money. I got ya. I wish Ash Taylor would disappear. Who's the Memphis Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions? We don't have any. See you guys tomorrow. Rob, Dustin, have I been to Universal Studios? Yes. Will Derby City be a repeat? Yes. And I will see you guys at Bell Time. See ya.